You know what gets my panties in a twist? When a children's cartoon character isn't sexy enough. Actually, it doesn't, because I'm a fucking adult.
He is coming. Cover your butt.
This week, Quartering decided that one of the most pressing issues that needed to be talked about was images released of She-Ra from the upcoming Netflix reboot of the show She-Ra and the Princess of Power. A grown-ass adult decided that the best way to use his time this week was to go on the internet and complain about a children's cartoon character not being sexy enough.
The reboot now come out, and we notice something conspicuous. In this reboot of the 80s series, a magic sword transforms an orphan girl into warrior She-Ra, who unites a rebellion to fight against evil. Notice that it went from a princess, right? Because that was okay back in the 80s, femininity, you know, it was okay for women to be women. Nowadays, that's different, right? We want all of our women to be androgynous or male-like. And notice now all of a sudden she's an orphan. Why? Who knows? And then she unites a rebellion to fight against evil. So basically nothing like She-Ra at all. And other than she has a sword. And then we started to see some really interesting stuff. We saw leaked images. Yes, that's right. On the left is the new She-Ra. She-Ra. And here is old She-Ra. I don't know if you notice anything here, but that's a man.
No, that's a girl, you sick fuck. A girl which you should know since you just read the description of the show. Your complaint is that this girl doesn't have breast. The fuck is wrong with you, man? Of course a girl won't have the characteristics that you would find attractive in a woman. It's because she's a girl. Of course a girl will resemble a boy. I don't know if you know this or not, but boys and girls have very similarly shaped bodies because they haven't gone through puberty yet. This is just an odd complaint that a girl in a kid's show isn't sexy enough for this grown-ass man, and it's solely a complaint about this character. Other artwork for the show shows female characters that are more traditionally drawn, small waist and boobs. So the complaint is that this girl in a kid's show looks like a girl.
What happened to having powerful, strong, and beautiful female role models for young women to look up to? Why must they all be gross?
If I were writing a kid's story and I wanted to create a relatable character, I would choose a character that is close to the age of my target audience. So having a girl be the protagonist for a kid's show is not gross. It's relatable. This is why Peter Parker is in high school. This is why Luke Skywalker is a farmer. But according to this pop culture critic, having an orphan girl as a protagonist is gross. But this guy just gets better.
Now, I'm not saying I think she's cute, but is it any surprise that a boyish-looking lesbian takes this and turns it into this?
I want to point out that Quartering called the new She-Ra design a man and gross, but he's now willing to call the showrunner of the very show that he's criticizing cute. Well, isn't that generous of him? The rest of Quartering's video is just more vomit-inducing nonsense, including snide remarks about Noelle Stephens having a girlfriend, and how, if this is what young girls have as role models, they won't be sexy enough for boys. This is where anti-SJW and anti-feminist movement has led us to. Easily offended men complaining that little cartoon girls don't have big tits.